Still doing good?
Yeah.
Sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you don't need any music? You don't need no, Papa Told Me? You don't need no Regular Guy?
No.
You don't need no Down by the River?
Mm-hmm.
You know, down by the river where I park my van. Little kids come to get their hands on that candy goodness. The gummies I have, the chocolates I store, the marshmallows I made myself. Well, I'll tell you what, if you happen to change your mind, if the lonely life got you thinking about that divine white chocolate goodness. You know where to find me.
Chris, don't ask questions. Slide in, sit down, smile, and let her make the move.
Oh. What was that about me? Y'all talking about me in here?
No, they didn't say anything about you. You misheard.
They didn't say anything?
Yeah, I think you misheard.
I think I should wait here for the next two guests. See what you guys been talking about. You guys talking about me, eh? Y'all talking about me? Crazy old Chris? Crazy old fatty? The guy with a gaddy? The guy with a plan? You know, during that challenge, I really didn't have a plan, right? He was going to get a bunch more hostages. He was going to get a bunch more product. He was about to get so much more shit. But damn, he had to shoot me in the head. Oh, I see. This is what you don't want me seeing in your room. This is why you've been so heavily working on me, eh?
What?
How to be a pickup girl? I'm sorry to say, Letty, that this don't work on guys. This works on girls.
Chris, do some jumping jacks. Show her those muscles.
Nah, she ain't getting no free show. Yeah, we'll read this book together, right? Maybe it'll help you out. It's kind of sad to watch you sit there and fail so hard. We'll start with chapter 2. We don't need to read Simon's story. He's been here, he's told us a story. So we're going to go Does Size Matter? Page 11. All right. Chapter 2, technically. Does size matter? I have a tiny penis, too. It's below average. I looked it up. I think every guy does that in his life. You get out the ruler, and then you look at it up. And it's like, oh, wow, mine's below average. What the fuck? God damn it! And to be honest, I had massive insecurity about that. There's an inevitable time when you hang out with a girl, and you met her a couple of years ago. She's your girlfriend, and you just met her, and you whip it out. And before you made jokes like, yeah, I had a tiny penis, and the girl's like, oh, it must be huge, you know, like how in porn usually is, like flop.
Chris, are you trying to get me
And
over
for
this?
you, it's just like, oh, it's here.
You should go read this.
But I've never heard any complaints, and the best compliments I've ever gotten was by multiple girls like, you know what's funny? You don't even have a big dick, but it's still really good. And as a guy, you're like, is that good or bad? I don't even know how to take that. But I'm getting sidetracked here. Obviously, we're all here to learn more about women. See, I'm going to teach you everything. So if you're a regular guy or more advanced, it doesn't fucking matter. I've really not been a cool guy from the get-go.
Letty said she will consider it if you destroys the other's PSAT book.
Now, because I've been on this journey, maybe that'll be the backup plan, you never know, but she ain't gotta know that, you know, I don't want to say that loud shit. Because I learned how to pick up chicks, how to talk to girls, I've gotten myself through reference experience. That got me confident. Well, confidence is good with women. That gave me a lot of experiences. That made me a little blessed about a hot girl. I'm all cool. I can confidently say after a couple of years in doing this, I am cool now. Let me show you guys a picture here. Whenever people see this picture of me, I'm sitting in my roommate's chair in my favorite spot in front of his closest cause. It's had the perfect angle towards the TV, while simultaneously being close enough to the kitchen, so I could get more vanilla ice cream.
Chris,
Look, the thing is, look at this pathetic little guy. Look how I look. No, I wasn't living up to my potential. Let's see the photo here. No, I'm here to help you out learn. You want to learn, right?
I'm trying to learn math.
Yeah, well, you can learn math, so I teach you how to pick up stuff.
Are you trying to get me out of the game?
It's interesting to see how much potential can be within you. I was happy. I was really happy. I gotta say that. I had my computer games. Who here likes to play video games? Hands up. Your hand's not up when you play Fall Guys all the time, right? So why is your hand up? Damn. You don't like the video games you play. That's sad, girl. We gotta get you playing something like Rainbow Six or something, you know? Liven that shit up. I had my 3 friends. I got drunk almost every night. But I was lonely. I was really fucking lonely. I was scared. And I was fucking confused. Simon, my dude, I want to help you. Like, it's hard to read somewhat. I love you, bro. And you're still a bro. But, like, I gotta help you with this, man. Because some people might struggle with understanding. I'm understanding it. Because I know broken English easily. Like some people might struggle with it, you know what I'm saying? Still love you, bro, and I hope you're doing great out there. Hope the career wasn't completely canceled. And hopefully, you know, you didn't ruffle too many feathers, you know? Anybody can relate with confusion. I have the first thing that comes to your mind if you don't have any experience. If you're fucking confused, if you're like, the girl says she wants to meet me, and I call her, I'm like, hey, you're really cool. And I'm all nice. And the girl's like, nah, I'm not interested anymore. And you're like, well, what the hell? I don't understand that. I was in this haze of confusion, not knowing what to do, being lonely, being horny. I'm a young dude. I was 20 in this picture. I see hot girls everywhere. You probably know that. You go to the grocery store, you see the hot girl, you're like, I actually want to get the tomatoes there. But now she's there, so I just don't buy them. I actually want to get the tomatoes there, but now she's there, so I just don't buy them. That's cool. I just don't. Or you see him at the metro, or a girl in your class, or in job, and you're like, damn, I just don't know what to fucking do. Look at your headphones.
Yeah.
We men are logical. But like, just give me a plan. Just give me the A, B, C, D, E, F, G steps. And let me do it. But that doesn't work like that. So a lot of confusion and frustration. It was really, really bad. And I was 20 years old back then. And then I found out about the game. Because my brother had. I think he had a book in his backpack. Okay, going through your bro's bag, just like she's going through her bag looking for some earplugs.
Chris, can you go read this somewhere else?
Damn, tore out a bunch of pages. Shit, I can read this. And he's like, can you give me something out of his bag? And I found this book. It says, oh, how to pick up girls.
Chris, you should put a mattress on the bed frame and sleep in this room tonight.
Maybe I will. And I was like, what a fad. Put it back. And then it stuck with me. And I started Googling it. And I found material. Started reading books myself. Read 2 books and I went out. Started going out and I remembered one of the first girls. Well, the very first approach that I did was on a metro. I see a hot girl and I'm standing there, and I immediately cancel all my plans in my head. And I get up at the same time as she does, because obviously I can't talk to her in the metro. So here I am, I'm kind of like dirking behind her, and she's making her way through the metro stop, and I'm like, well, I can't approach her on the metro stop, so I'm walking, and she's going through the streets. He's just like, hi, my name is Forrest Gump. When I saw that, I was like, that's actually good. He doesn't expect the girl to hate him.
She wasn't
He
listening.
says, hi, my name is Forrest Gump. Obviously, you don't say Forrest Gump. What if she hates me? What if she pepper sprays me? You know, like, hi,
Listen
my
to
name
the
is
other
Forrest
fishes
Gump.
studying if you want to win
That
Letty's
usually
favor.
doesn't happen. It never happened to me. Cut that out. You're not Nostradamus. You know, you're not Nostradamus, right? You can't foresee the future, right? You're not a future seer. I know you read poems, but anyhow, if you're gonna say your name, you gotta anticipate that the girl will at least say her name back. That's all you gotta have in your brain. This is a really good mantra, if you will, that I tell myself. If you're writing notes, write it down. The moment I said hi, I already won. The moment I said hi, I already won. Because look, we're men. We got the facial hair of our men. We turned to underwear. Damn, bro, you fucked this book right up. Simon must have a lot of spicy stuff on you in this book, too. And we talk more about how men grow up. How the social conditioning works not in our favor. We have all the expectations. Like, I've just been here to Max Manifesto. Watched it on YouTube. I know everything now.
Letty, just keep going to a different floor. He has trouble with stairs.
I gotta at least talk to her and to get a blowjob in the corner minimum. You know, minimum. And then she marries me because no, shut the fuck up. The moment I said hi, I already won. I'm coaching this. I just gotta say hi. The rest. My name is Max. My name is Max. I'm going to please. What are yours? Please change numbers. It's a bonus. You go on a date with her. It's a bonus. We ain't having sex. It's a bonus. Maximum bonus. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying next time. And good on you, mate. Good on you. Very good on. If she becomes the mother of my future children, it's a bonus. Still around with her after 40 years, it's all bonuses. I just want to say hi. This is no audience here laughing, okay? That's pretty cool, because it will kind of trick your brain, because you have all these expectations. Like, my friends are watching. I watched all the theory, because that's what happened to me. I knew the theory, and I know it's theory. It kind of pressured me. Because before I was unknown, confused, frustrated, hated, I'm like, I don't know what I don't know. I have no idea. So I'm just going to say hi. Because other than that, I don't know what's going to happen. So then I have all the knowledge. I'm like, well, now I have the knowledge. You fucked it up, now you suck. Anybody can relate with that. Like, I have the knowledge, so I got to be good with it. But that's not how it works. I found that out slowly through the boxing. You know, I'm not going to be perfect for the first time, you know. It's like this SAT stuff, Letty. You can be perfect after it's the first time. You know?
Go in bedroom 4. It's the only way to even the playing field.
If you think about how to play guitar 4 hours now, I give you a guitar, it will help. You'll get better a lot faster. But you still have to practice. You're not going to play C solo. Okay? Okay? The moment I say hi, I already won. How many people are in London? Let's go upstairs and see how many people are on lunch, shall we?
3. So you write this equation minus differentiation.
Trying to escape him.
What's he fucking saying?
He's reading Simmons' book out loud.
I thought he was just speaking to
Just
my
say it. It's not school. okay. Okay. So, okay. And America's all growing. 40 billion, how many? 8 minutes. 8 minutes.
I think it's
How did you find out where to put these numbers again?
F of x, basically, f of x is the same as just saying x. And
Raise our hand if you want to kill Chris. His riz is unbearable.
And it's saying, what is, if you, it's saying basically, plug in 3 for x, so you,
Alright, so 2 times 3. Plus what that would be? 3.
you would write it more like this just to keep it looking right.
It's not later when the woman is right. It's right now because she's here. And do trust me.
And then it's saying minus f if you plugged in 1. So if you like how you do with the 3 but with a 1 on this side.
Okay.
She says, thank you. Thank you for being so brave and talking to me.
Wait, on which side again?
Oh, you're doing the exact same thing with the 1.
Dude, girls are scared. She says, thank you. Thank you for being so brave and talking to me. Because, dude, girls are scared. Shitless as well. Because natural has a very strong focus.
Yeah. So you see how that
Also, he thinks that Simon wrote that book.
The way she grows up.
You see that? Do you understand why that?
Well, very, very thin.
Basically, it's saying plug in 3 for x,
X and then,
and then minus that
But you gotta
when you
know,
plug in 1 for x.
'cause it's
Okay,
all
yeah,
there.
okay.
So now you can just solve it.
okay, so 3 squared is
Halo effect.
just 3 twice, right? So that's 6.
3 times, no, it's
Is that squared? Was 2?
3 squared.
Damn, boy.
It's 9.
Okay. Yeah, it's 9. But for what reason? I forget.
What do you mean? Why is 3 squared?
Yeah.
3
it's like-
times 3.
Why don't you say 6? Oh, yeah, yeah.
I thought it was
it's
just
9.
3 plus 3. Okay, yeah.
Damn, I shouldn't be helping you guys. You thought 3 squared was 3 plus 3?
Well, no, I had it right on mine, but then he said 6, and I was like, wait.
I'm not saying anything wrong.
Nice. 1 squared would just be 1. So that's
It's the worst thing, John, reading the Bible with the karaoke machine.
Put the 1
What is-
Simon, they fucked your book up, man. Simon, they fucked your book up, man. I feel bad. Alright. Simon, they fucked your book up, man. I feel bad because even though like it's hard to read in some spots, it's actually some pretty good knowledge. You can actually help lead a lot of young men, Simon. A lot of young men could actually learn from you. She's not socially awkward. Gosh, she's a hot girl. But you, yes, she's probably more than you. So every girl is fucking grateful when you talk to her. And yes, sometimes she has a bad day. And she's like, fuck off. That's cool. But the majority of girls are like, well, he's ugly as shit. But he gave me a compliment and he talked to me. That's a compliment. You make her day. So many times I talk to girls. She ends up being married with kids and she's like, you know what? I'm 30 years old now. My wild times are over. But there's a charming young man. He tells me I still got it. That feels fucking good. And she's going to go home with her husband and she's going to prepare a nice meal for him. If you know what I mean. This is the coolest one. Warm-ups. How to warm up. Because we all have to do that.
Chris, grab the karaoke machine. She needs to hear you, no matter the room. Do it.
I'm sorry, but the microphone to that machine is broken. I think Sylvia broke it because she knew I was going to do a reading today of the book. I'll just keep it up.
Okay, so
This is the coolest one.
how would we? Okay.
Where were we? I'm going to do a meal if you know what I mean. This is the coolest one. Warm-ups. How do you warm up? Because we don't have to do that. We go to kill it at the fucking work. We work. I don't know what you guys work at Buckingham Palace or something. Well, I know it's not soccer.
Chris, remember, it's all about persistence. Don't let up now, my man.
So you guys work. You're like, okay, all in logical mode, not warmed up. Any a little technical here. Number one, give documents. That's really the easiest thing. Give documents. Where's the walk through the green light? Today, I want to talk to a couple of girls.
Okay.
Hey, that's okay,
So,
John. You the same kind of way.
I don't know. This is square root, right?
I think that's what that
So how the fuck do you do that?
don't remember. I usually do it on a calculator.
Yeah.
Or walk through the club, have a bar, and I start giving random compliments. But don't expect anything. It's like,
Are you gonna say something, or are you just going? I thought you were gonna say something. We were all looking at you.
Oh, I didn't know you guys were timing.
oh, nice sweat, right? Anyway, because what do you want to do when you want to kill Barry? Sure, you do and say,
Where would you begin with this? Could you begin with that?
I feel so comfortable.
I guess you could begin wherever you want.
Alright.
At what point
You should just yell in advance like a drill sergeant.
Huh?
Yeah.
Can you guys actually, like how
Yeah,
you did
let's
during the holidays?
Yeah, I can't
I'm
concentrate.
extremely upset.
Oh my god, you're a dragon force. Yes! It does seem to skip a few chapters. As Dragon Force would say, oh my god, he knows Dragon Force. Yes!
Chris! Shut the fuck up!
As Dragon Force would say, it's a cool band. Just stop the
Maybe one of us should, like, we should take turns going to distract him.
We should take turns yelling at him saying, Chris, shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, you can go next, Josie.
We'll wait a little bit.
I can't take it. I can't take this. I really can't take it. Like, I was okay with it up until a certain point, and now it's just too much. It's become unbearable. Like, I understand how you guys felt about John now. I didn't get it before, but I do now.
Yeah. And we're kind of in a cell in a way because we're all just in one room and he's outside the door. Just like the challenge.
He's like, come there. He points to the dark alley like, let's talk to the girls in there. I'm like, there's no people in there. If there was a girl, I would not. It makes her feel very wrong. I was like, okay, give me your comments.
How do you say this shit again? When there's an X and Y in the same thing, where you
Anyway, we times the sum. What is the value of x, y? So I guess we're trying to get the x's and the y's on one side. Flip is in my mouth.
And super hot. I'm standing like,
So any way you can try and get the x's and y's on one side, maybe would be like subtracting them from one side and the other or something. Trying to get the regular numbers on one side and the x's and y's on the other. Surely there's a way to do that. Or I don't know the way.
see?
I'm not a very studious guy myself. I seriously only just barely have a phone. I don't have a high net. I wish. And I'm just like, what's up? This is another thing. Like, assume that it's going to work. Amuse for the area. You've heard my instructor colleagues talk about it. Assume for the area. You know what? She's not very fun.
I kind of know how to do that one. I wrote some mechanical systems of equations. Yeah, you should be able to figure this one out. We did it. We should be able to do this one.
And everybody's like, what the fuck? People are very reserved, but because you're like, yeah, well, we probably know each other. That's my boring shit life.
I'm gonna drive outside the door in a minute.
Seriously, bring back the
Yeah.
boring shitty life.
About to yell again.
Bring back the boring shitty life. That's what people.
This room got really lame in the last 10 minutes. What happened? Oh, right, suck.
I put the finger back in the lap.
What?
No, that's not gonna happen. It never happened to me that way. Somebody's like, are you pushing, girl? That doesn't happen. People don't give a fuck. People are sad, tired, and confused. They're just like, something's going on, whatever. I told the guy, he'll never, he can't do it. I'm like, okay. Clap. I started clapping. He was like, are you crazy?
16 times.
You can't clap? You made a fucking clap. So,
24.
alright. How clapping does.
64.
I told that guy he can still do it. He still can't do it. I'm like, oh, clapping? Okay. I started clapping. He's like, are you crazy? And he's like, he's starting like, and I'm like, no, hold on. And he's growling. Grrr.
Okay, so wait. So for
It's
these,
the same speed.
you multiply these, right? 24.
Alright. It's not a good idea. Next one, last time I get like that. See, you guys gotta think like a man.
So 12, eh?
Lance, you are the only male here. You must protect the women and eliminate Chris.
It's true.
How do I eliminate it? Push him downstairs? And I eliminate it.
Shit. So maybe that's first approval.
I'm like, no, full box. And he's like, no.
Vance, take the book out of his hand, rip it up, and the OW it all over the place.
I would strongly recommend this to you guys. Walk down the street overnight.
You guys aren't helping each other enough. Do that
Again, people are on the phone. They're in their own box with wrong words. More stuff. Fuck you! Again, people are on their phones. They're in their own box with their own words. More stuff. Fuck you! Something. I'll call up a psychiatrist later and see if we'll send him some. Powerless. What's happened? Alright, so we lost our place. We'll go to the next chapter. How to become more social. You can avoid being confused and afraid if you are social. Hurt or dirt, or if you're social, it will help you. Well, damn, I didn't know that. I actually didn't know. Those things I didn't even know those days. Some dude would tell me, hey girls, like if a guy is social. I'm like, really? The loner kind of guy is not cool. I seriously didn't know any better. You kind of circumvent that if you're just a social person. Social? What does that fucking mean? I'm serious, what does it mean? First and foremost, who here owns a pair of headphones? Go on to that. I'm not going to actually make you, because you got to be in the room, put on your fucking headphones. When you're in the, what do you call it? The metro, the tube. When you're in the tube, when you're in the public transport, when you're walking down the streets, fuck headphones, because they will keep you from talking to you. What I did in the very first couple of weeks and months, I left my headphones alone.
Vance, you have to sprint downstairs with the book and hide it. It's the only way.
You could just bring it in
Well,
here.
it wasn't really smartphones when I started. And nowadays, fuck the smartphones too. Put it in your pocket and touch. Talk to the person sitting next to you. It's the fucking metro. In the tube. Talk to the person who's waiting at the red light. Oh, you're all. Talk. Walk to a store. Joke around with people. I'm a man.
He wouldn't continue if it had been Lance who threw it.
I was like, oh, it's like a pig. This is how they live. They hate themselves. They're in the store, they're on the streets, They're heading to the fucking work that they hate. And they're growing. And they're growing.
You are still not close enough to the door.
So when you joke around with people who work there. I remember I was a man, I was buying bananas. And I walk in, and there's like an older woman. Like, this is what people, this is how they live, they hate themselves. They're in the stores, they're on the streets, they're heading to the fucking work they hate. This is how they live, they hate themselves. They're in the stores, they're on the streets, they're heading to the fucking work that they hate. And they're like, oh. I can call my psychiatrist and get Zoloft. I'm scaring you. Come now, get you some Seroquel. We'll get you some Ativan. Maybe get you some Zoloft too. Yeah, maybe for those painful knees because you running everywhere, you're too afraid to slow down. We'll get you some Metformin.
No, I can't figure out the.
So this time we're finding A. And this time the B isn't up. We're matching where this one is.
What kind of stuff are you guys doing?
Vance Hill overdose.
So what you would do here is try to get this one to look like this one. So you can write it like 3A minus B equals 16.
Look at the book. I walk up.
I could flush it down the toilet. I don't know.
Gotta be happy with yourself.
Oh, like there was another one in my suitcase. Maybe you pushed up.
Gotta be happy with yourself.
Yeah, so rewrite it so it looks like that. Do you
Ativan.
understand how I wrote
He's,
it?
I don't think he's reading the book.
That's a motherfucker.
Okay, so you switch those around.
Yeah, kind of.
Too.
So now it's negative because I subtracted it on this side to get it over there.
Maybe we'll even get you some of my old shit too.
Is he doing algebra?
So I can show you how to
Fatty looking flat and dry Letty pissed in a cup to Vance can dump it on him.
A minus 16 equals B. So we can do like plus 16 plus 16 to get the 16 on the other side. So
flat.
we got 3A
How do you say it? You're flat?
equals B plus 16.
You're flat. You're flat.
B on this side and subtract B. So now we got 3A minus B equals 16.
Really, Vance? No respect for your fellow competitor? That man wrote you a book. You've been trying to get with Sylvia this whole time. You needed the help and your bro helped you out. Damn, Vance and Sylvia could have been a thing. Sylvia could have been a thing. But I guess, Fancy Boy don't want the help. Sat in the window and the tried studying the good nights. Could you see two of them birds combined made one, and that still dance, still dance. Two of